Good morning, guys. We'll look at the long short vol delta for Monday, the 20th of January. Remember, it's MLK Day. It's also the inauguration of Trump as well. So we've got a quiet New York session ahead of us. So what we want to do is try and get a win confirmation, avoid the loss because it just tells us that they're getting paid. We want the win. And also we don't want the trade to have run too far as well. So Aussie CAD could be good for a long. We could just quickly look at the specs, and yeah, so I mean it's looking okay. It probably might travel up to monthly pivot, like what I was saying last week, but we'll have to wait and see. So it's looking quite strong. It's looking quite good, and the other one. We've moved a bit on that, so I'd probably avoid that. We want to try and get something that hasn't really moved much. You'll note that AJ, they're getting paid an Aussie yen, so avoid that one currently. It may reverse, it should reverse, but we don't know yet. And how are we looking? Might be okay. CAD Swiss, it's moved a little bit for a sell. Click that. See if we get lots of reds. If it's mixed, it's okay. The long, we're below the pivots. We've got the monthly pivot, so it might come down to the monthly pivot. Like Aussie CAD might go up, this might come down. So we could look for CAD weakness currently. And how are we looking? That's moved too much. We can see that's also moved too much. That has, that hasn't. Pound CAD for a buy. So we are currently looking for CAD weakness. CAD pound. Pound CAD. So how are we looking? I'm a bit worried about the pound, but some greens. They're quite short. Oh no, they're actually quite long. So we want to be quite careful there. So if we're going to be buying with the majority, it's a little bit of a risk. So that could be just one to monitor. But currently CAD weakness, that's off note. I would probably avoid pound CAD just because of the pound. It's just a bit sketchy. That may be okay for a buy, pound USD, but I think what's going to happen is that we're going to be with the majority if we buy. Yeah, we would be. It hasn't really done anything on the day, so that's of note. So maybe just monitor that one. Monitor pound CAD, monitor pound USD. That may be moving because of the Euro USD, to be honest with you, because that's actually making a buy, as we can see. So it might be that GU is following the EU. Okay, how we were looking, that's fine. That's moved too much. That's moved too much. Dollar Swiss for a sell, but I think that's going to put us with the majority. It could be good. Neutral. So it could be good. You'd have to have just consult your charts. Obviously you look at a small time frame for entry. But depending that we're not like overbought or oversold, it could be a good sell. Are we looking for the stats? Oh, we've got the daily pivot as well, so at least wait for 3-4 pips, 5 pips, and then we'll be below the daily pivot. And then, that will be a good level. It should be a good resistance level because then we'll be below the weekly pivot and the daily pivot. And it might want to come down to its MP like those other pairs. It's got a long way to go though. It's got 184 pips before we come down to the monthly pivot. So quite strong, to be honest with you. So that's the setup today. That's how I would use it. Be careful if it says loss. If it says win, that's fine, but just look how far it's travelled already today, and hopefully that's given you some trade ideas for Monday. And don't forget, we've got the MLK Day and the Trump stuff, and he's going to put in executive orders in straight away. And that's going to be, should be forecast, it should be baked in, but he might come out with like a curveball. So, especially with China. So just remember to trade safely, and I'll speak to you guys soon.